All right, I think I got it now. If I don't, I don't care. How does that sound? Gotta get this cardio in. I don't have time to keep this. Let's see. Check. We're live and we're public. I got it fixed. There we go. All right, this video is staying live for the next hour. It is not going down again. That I can get, if you know what I mean. Let's get these comments pulled up where I can see them. Get this card. See, all right, we got the book of progress. Book progress. I thought, now I actually see what this is. At this very moment, I thought that was actually a book. So it's book pro wrestlers. So it's promotion for booking professional wrestlers. Yeah. You can add me to the book. I would say, let me read this. Yeah, you know, this is definitely something you could add me to it. I'm not taking on a whole lot of bookings right now. But currently for October, November, and December of next year, 2026, I think I still have 4 slots open. So there are 4 potential bookings. It's obviously, you know, not just going to take it for anybody. It's got to have to be something a little special, you know. Let's see here. A lot of promoters are going to be excited to see this. A lot of my regulars asked about you yesterday. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad the regulars are asking. They keep asking, keep watching. They can message me personally here on Facebook. You can email me at gunnerhootie@gmail.com, GUNNAREUDY@gmail.com. When you got the most badass name in the world, you never really have to fight for an email. So that's always been pretty great. But I am pretty active on Facebook. I do pay attention to my messages. I try to reply to everybody, fans including. Yeah, you pick the quality ones. Let me know. It's great to have it. Thanks for sharing and talking about us on your page. I got a lot of views, a lot of hype. I really appreciate that. But if you were, to do it again, you could ask me for a better picture instead of using that blurry one from Facebook, which I posted it. So I put the blurry picture out there, but I'm taking some more, getting some better pictures in here. I mean, that's I don't know if you're saying pop like my pop or get a pop, but I care about both of those. So we will see. If anybody has any questions they want to ask, feel free to drop them. Try to answer everything I can before I get too winded. See, I had a little cat cam in here. But I've see, I walked 17,000 steps already today. It's a little over 6 or 7 miles. And then lifted this morning for about an hour 25 solo, which is pretty lengthy for going by myself because I don't take too long of rest in between sets. So I did that, came home, been walking now, pound out an hour on this bike, trying to really, I'm just going to do a few more days on a calorie deficit and then take a little thankful bulk for Thanksgiving Saturday, Thursday. Then go back on a cut here in a little bit. But try to burn every pound I can before I, have all that turkey dressing, cranberry sauce, and ham and candy jams and sweet potato casserole, either or. You got to have your green bean casserole. You have to have the Hawaiian sweet rolls or porterhouse rolls, one of the two. You got to have deviled eggs. Oh man, that should have been the first thing on the list. Those aren't that terrible for you. So I'll probably have 2 or 3 dozen deviled eggs Thanksgiving Day. See if I can't gas out the airplane on my way to Vegas Friday. Heading back out to Vegas Friday. Be there for a couple days. Heading to San Francisco next Tuesday. I'll return home the following Thursday, I believe. I'm going to be recording on the road. Everything I got here is a completely mobile setup. I don't have a elliptical bike or stationary bike in my hotel room, but I'll definitely still be coming on live videos from a hotel room, hence the name Showtels and Hotels. I'm in hotels awful lot. Gonna get some little content. Vegas, let's see. Do we get any questions on here? Which resistance level are you starting at? Which is the way I could show it to you. It didn't really have a number, so to say, but I would say from the top of the graph, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars out of 10. So 7 out of 10 to start off with. I'm not trying to burn too much muscle in my legs. I'm really trying to cut them in. So I don't want to press it too hard. I'm going for the lower, fat burning range there, trying to kick into that, keep my heart rate up just a little bit, not too crazy to go crazy. So got, protein and everything go through my body. I've taken probably 150 grams of protein already today. It's 12 o'clock. Taking another 154 before the day's over. Let's see here. Hazmat suit for the plane ride. Let's go back up here. Let's skip anybody. Go, Debbie, thank you for shouting out and always sharing and liking everything I post. Kenneth D. Fink, I want to start wrestling. How can I do it? Wrestling's it's an easy thing to start and it's a hard thing all at the same time. So the best way is do what I'm doing. Bite off more than you can chew and figure out how to fucking chew it. Push through. You can go to local, pretty much not every small town, but everywhere that has a local indie promotion, they all usually run weekly training courses and stuff. Shout out to Jamie J 100 Wrestling out of Wynn, Arkansas. I was just talking to them the other day. They run training every Wednesday night. So you could get in on something like that. Get somebody to train you. I have training over at Memphis too. But training is obviously a very big part of it. But you also want to have your body in the physical condition to be able to take it, because you run those ropes a couple times, you'll get blown up. What blown up means? Out of breath, can't breathe, bent over it, whatever it may be. Sweating, throwing up on the other guy. That's happened a bunch of times, but not me, but other people. But it's definitely not a hard thing. Well, I say that, but to me, I think hard things are easy, so it's a little different. It just depends how determined you are. So number one, set your determination level. Number two, focus on getting your body into good shape, getting your cardio up, your stamina up, all that stuff, building some muscle. And three, jump in a ring and start training. Jump in a ring and start training as soon as you can. There's nothing wrong with too much ring time. Let's go on to the next one. Kurt Courtney, hazmat suit for the plane ride. No, I'm flying first class Spirit Airlines Friday, so they're used to the gas. It's actually, if you read a Spirit Airlines brochure, it says we'll cancel your favorite direct flights from Memphis to Vegas that you use all the time because we hate you personally, Gunnar Rudy. And the next thing, it says fart as much as you want. They actually suggest boiled eggs, boiled peanuts, fried foods, and everything before you get on the plane and while on the plane. Let's see here. Kathleen Ducksworth Kelly, I want to be your assistant. East Side Strong. We really do have room for a lot of people right now. People to help out on the promotion, sell tickets, run the door, help with concessions, take pictures, videos at the show, whatever it might be. So there's a lot of assistant type positions available right now. Anything else in here? This is my first time hearing of you. Are you a promoter? Or are you going to be a wrestler? Will you use the power bomb? We are just kicking off our promotion with the first live show, going to be August the 29th, I believe, last Saturday of August, closest to my father's passing. This will be a Psycho Sid memorial benefit show where all proceeds go to charity. Well, not say charity. They're going to go to the local animal shelters, West Memphis and Marion. We'll split between the two, get them one of those big stupid checks and take it to them. So I am starting my own wrestling promotion right now. And I'll have to say, for me, it's mostly for fun. I want a ring. I want the AV gear. I want it all to be pack and play in a trailer. And if somebody wants us to come out Friday night, we can come out there and set it up and put on a show. I have a lot of great friends in this business, a lot of great talent, a lot of people that are overwhelming with the outpour of people reaching out, wanting to, to sponsor, to help out, to whatever it may be, go to the gym and give me a spot. That's some things I hate the most about. That's what I hate the most about going to the gym by myself is I push myself further than anybody in there. But if I had somebody there, they could do some shoulder exercises, spotting me, say, I really like to push at 5 past failure. And obviously you can't do that by yourself. I do on like the leg extensions and leg curls. I'll grab my arm and I'll spot myself, I'll squeeze them out. But most stuff, that's not an option. Will I use the power bomb in the ring? What do you think? Obviously, I'm coming out of there with a big boot that's coming 7 foot in the air, kick to the nuts, slap to the face, power bomb. Slap to the face, kicks in the nuts, powerbomb. Yes, I will be putting the powerbomb over. There's a couple people that do it. They're not 6'9", 300 pounds, so it doesn't quite have the impression it will when I do it. Let's see, I think I covered all that. I loved your dad. Thank you, Kendrick McNeil. That means a lot. Obviously, I loved him too. Miss him deeply. Wish he was here. So he's not. We're gonna do what we can in his honor. That's part of my fitness journey here. Is I can hear him screaming at me in the back of my head. Lift harder, lift harder. So a lot of motivation riding on this. I'm not gonna stop. I'm from Marion, so where can I go? Well, Marion, I believe Dustin Starr and them over at Memphis Wrestling, they run a training camp. I'm not sure what days or how often. It could be weekly. I'm not sure. Probably message the Memphis Wrestling Facebook page and ask them about training if you wanted to get in there. If you want to go to win, like I mentioned the first time, Jamie J, 100 Wrestling. I know they do training every Wednesday. You can message Jamie J on Facebook, Jamie Lee Counts, any of them. They'll be able to hook you up and help you out. I trained with Jamie and them for, a while back when I was, 17, 18 years old. I will give him that. He is a good trainer. He'll push you hard. He'll teach you the basics first so you don't get hurt. He's Jamie's a good worker himself. He always has been, I think. But I don't know who's training at Memphis, so I can't speak on that so much. But I do know that somebody told me they're getting trained in Memphis, so they're definitely doing training over there. Let's see. Any ideas on a gimmick or a ring name? It's upsetting, Eric. I thought, Darren Lynn. I thought you'd been following me better than that. My gimmick is me. And as I've mentioned, my ring name is on everything I have right now. I will be known as Two Psycho, TWO. Did the master really well. I don't know if I can breathe hard enough right now. And it says, LFG, your dad's most definitely proud of you. LFG. I don't know what that means. I'm just kidding. I know it means let's fucking go. But yeah, got Two Psycho right here. We're going to be tagging on the Memorial Benefit Show. Going to be running a tag match for the championship. Be the first championship tag match of the promotion. Be tagging with my partner, previously known as Buzzkill, currently and for now on known as Too Vicious. Two Psycho, Too Vicious, TWO. This promotion. We're gonna have shirts at the event, TWO, all that stuff. It's boom, and it cussed on Facebook. Set you up on that. Oh wait, I think I said it out loud. Shoot. Let's see. 18 minutes in, you guys got another 21 minutes and 22 seconds now. Oh no, my bad. 29 minutes. Whatever. I can't count them. Do too much. Yeah. From Arkansas. Keep all the hard work up. All your family and friends are rooting for you. Thank you, John. I see you out there liking and sharing all my stuff. I really appreciate it. It helps. Speaking of liking and sharing my stuff, the GoFundMe, I got a podcast episode coming up Friday where we're going to talk about it again on that. But just want to touch on that for a second. That fund is not to necessarily say buy the ring. This promotion's happening. It's backed. There's money in it. That's going over no matter what. The donation is, for me, about the community. You throw $5 towards the ring. Now you're part of this promotion. You're family to us. Then we have all the reward tiers and stuff too. And that's the thing is, I'm not looking for $1,000 donations, but I would you know, encourage everybody to look at those reward tiers. That second one is going to come with a limited edition one-off shirt that'll never be produced again. If anybody else produces it, I will have them cease and desist at their house before the day's over. This is a black shirt, white silhouette, you know who, giving you know who the power bomb. I might even have his official signature put on it. But the only way to get that shirt is by donating to this GoFundMe. No rush, no hurry. This GoFundMe, I'm going to run it for months. You know, unless something crazy happens that blows up, I'll take it down because I don't want to take in too much money. But the ring itself, it's already been paid for. So the $6,000 for the GoFundMe is going to kind of go back to the ring, but at the time it'll probably be spent on the canvas, the vinyl, the turnbuckles, all the custom vinyl and everything. We're getting the truck and trailer wrapped, the ring post wrapped, all that stuff. It's gonna be nice. It'll be a real nice production. Some real cool stuff. Let's see here. Let's see. Kendrick Nell, WWE legends and future greats is what Let's Fucking Go stands for. That's right. The WWT show, TV show, reality NXT. Yeah. Huge fan of WWE. But that's good for them. Let's see here. We got Aaron Mallet. I don't know how to say your last name. Sorry. Keep it up. Thanks for the encouragement, Aaron. I have so much dedication, motivation, and drive. It's unreal. Honestly, I don't know, and I have a inflated ego and everything, obviously, but I have not seen one other person in the gym working as hard as me. What I like to say is I'm the hardest working person in the gym, and the second hardest working person in the gym is whoever's with me. And if they're not there, it's a long way before you get to second. We got Larry Flowers, TWO, right there. We're gonna come in with that. It's gonna be a great promotion. It's gonna be a fun promotion. It's gonna be good. We got plenty of time to advertisement. We're probably gonna take a poll in a couple weeks and just get an idea of a head count of how many people are planning on showing up. Because we're looking at a bunch of different venues right now, but I don't want to have too big of a venue that looks empty. It's one of my things. So do need to get an idea on the head count. You can't. There's no first show to judge it off of. This is the first show, so try to fill that out for the next few weeks, next month or two, and lock down the venue. I would like to, say 1,000 plus in attendance, but you never know. You don't know what's going on that weekend. People could have ball games, whatever it may be. You're always competing with something on Saturday night. See, Roy G. Perez, looking good, man. Keep it up. Appreciate it, Roy. A little backstory on Roy is he used to be part of my film crew. I was young and going through my very, very amateur stage of wrestling. He traveled with me everywhere, show to show, him and his brother, a couple of our other friends, videotaped me everywhere. But I got a funny video about Roy. I'll have to try to dig it up and post it. Had a little spot with me and Derek King, real dark in there. Lord Humongous, and Derek evades me and tricks me and throws my cameraman in there, and I choke slam him in the ring. It was Roy Perez right there. Oh, he took a bump like a champ, sold it like a man. So let's get on down here. Kendrick McNeil. 2 Psycho versus my brother. G Postal Live. I don't sound like a dick. I don't really keep up with wrestling and stuff. I have to look your brother up. Anything's possible. So freaking amazing what you're doing. Thank you, Bliss. I'm got a whole lot riding on this. I'm not going to let it fall. It's going all the way to the finish line. I'd say it's going all the way to the finish line, but every day I wake up, I look at the finish line. I'm not satisfied where it's at. I push it 100 yards farther. So when will this be finished? Probably when I'm dead. Let's see here. Corey Gaddis. What's up, Corey? I was going to message you the other day. I was going to try to go deer hunting this week, and I wasn't able to, but I was going to see about getting a couple of my rifles cleaned up and stuff. I got this one old 280 that got a faulty firing pin, I'd say. I don't know. Last time I used it was probably 10 years ago. I was taking it out of the case to unload it. Just got back from hunting and irresponsibly traveling with loaded firearms in case I saw a deer on the side of the road. I wanted to shoot out of the truck window. But get home, go to unload it out of the garage, put it in the case. Finger nowhere near the trigger. One on the forestock, one on the back. I go to move my hand for the bolt. Hand not even on it. Gun goes off. There's a hole in the concrete about 2 inches from my foot. It took me about 10 minutes to look down and see if I shot myself. I had a family member who's previously commented on this post. He did shoot a couple of his toes off in a hunting accident. Very similar. Dog was involved instead. But yeah, so I just knew when it went off. I said, shit. Goes around, comes around. Here's my karma for laughing at him when the dog shot his toes off. But oh man, I feel bad about it now. We did give you a hard time for that for a while. Let's see. Kendrick McDill, C3W champion. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with that promotion either. I'll have to look that. Mark Fuller, thumbs up, Mike. Martin Fuller. Sorry about that. This way you get a big opponent. I have a couple pretty big opponents in the works right now. Like I said, we're going to be doing a tag match. So if he's got a tag partner, maybe. But, for me, when it comes about it, there's going to be a lot of eyes on this match, not just in the arena, but on the global stage, on, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. So I'm really being particular of who I want to have my first match with, because I'm telling you, I'm going to be in good shape. And I'm going to go over big, and I want them to go over with me. I want to give to somebody that I. Let's see here. What's up? What's the story with Frank? Is he going to be getting in the ring as well? Nothing's impossible. We've definitely talked about it. That's a decision he has to make on his own. But I'd definitely say he'll be at the show, performing or not. I don't know. It would be cool if he did. Maybe everybody can reach out and start pestering him. When are you going to make your debut? When are you going to make your debut? He's going through a lot right now too. He's going through a lot of not bad things. They're having another debut right now, so he's pretty busy. Your daddy and our boy is very proud of you. We are all here. Keep pushing. That's the plan. I'm going to push till the world spins a little faster. And when it spins a little faster, I'm going to jump on it and ride it to the end. Just water. Joseph Bruin, what's up, man? What's up, Joseph? Knocking a little cardio out. Just did 17,000 steps today already between the gym and coming home. And I was walking up and down the driveway while my son was riding his bike, talking on the phone, talking business a lot. My phone is going off the hook right now, but just trying to contribute that 7 miles to an hour or two of cardio. I'm just trying to knock another hour out here. I like to do at least 2 hours of cardio a day. For right now, I'm trying to just trim as much fat as I can. And I will say I've successfully exchanged around 40 pounds already from fat to muscle. It may not look like it, but I'm 6'9", currently 315 pounds. You know, look at a guy's got a bicep that big, it's only that long. Stretch it out like mine, do like that. It's definitely going to be a process building it, but I plan on stepping in that ring in August in better shape than anyone has ever stepped into a ring in West Memphis, Arkansas. That's the plan. And when you say anyone, you think, your dad's on that list. He is. But my legs would be twice the size of his. So it'll put me over the top. I say over the top, not over with people that make me a little bigger than him. I'm going to match his upper body. That's the goal. You know, I won't achieve that by August, but I'll be pretty close. And just trying to stack the gains, count the calories, watch what I'm eating. Mostly eat baked chicken and steamed rice, broccoli, cauliflower, cucumbers, very light seasoning, no sauces. Just I got a big 11-pound piece of beef the other day, sliced it up on my meat slicer and made a whole bunch of jerky. I'm gonna make some more to take out on the road with me because that's always a good snack. You know, I don't really take any salt with any of my food, so I don't really have enough sodium. So I'm not getting it from anywhere. So I lightly salt that beef jerky, and when it's lightly salted, I can eat a pound or two of it, and it's fine. You know. Let's see. Pat Rick, good evening from the Netherlands. Wow. Hope everything is going to work out. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the ring. Well, you know, it's definitely going to work out because I'm not going to allow it not to. You know, look the part, be the part. There's no way you can't get the part. But, you know, honestly, my eyes are set a little over the ring. You know, I want to go to the ring and kind of step up a little higher. Still do wrestling, obviously. Oh, I want to talk about something else I've seen too. Seen a lot of people commenting, don't do a boot off the rope. I don't know if I have fucking idiot written across my forehead or not, but you obviously do. Keep those comments tight because if I see you in person, you're going to get one right in the mouth. That's not a play. No, everybody comment that stuff on Facebook. First person that says it in person is going to the dentist. I don't play about that. I don't want to see the video. I don't want to talk about the video. I don't want to talk about that night. I take that very seriously. If you want to end up on the wrong side of me, it's a real easy way to do it. Stefan Ringo. Time to turn up, bro. I'm doing it, bro. Trying my hardest out here pushing. Slowing down, giving it all I got. Let's see here. Damian Wingington. Sorry, the font's like this big. I'm reading it from a phone. Too Psycho, you're doing great. Just keep it up. You have a lot of love in your corner, brother. I appreciate that, Damon. Damon, yeah, I appreciate that. More than you know, at the end of the day, I'm doing it for my kids and my family. Larry's thoughts on Velocity Championship Wrestling or 901 Wrestling. I'm looking for a place to train sometime soon. Honestly, I've probably seen the promotions, but I'm not that familiar with them. I don't know them by name. 901 or Velocity. If you're asking if that's somewhere you should train, maybe anywhere you can train is an excellent place to train. Bad training is better than no training. Bad training will get you somewhere to where you can get good training. It's I mentioned earlier in the video, I don't know if you're in here, but I give a shout out to Memphis Wrestling. I know they're training some people. and Jamie J 100 Wrestling out and win. They're training every Wednesday there and win. Stefan, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you too, Stefan. You hadn't got shot at any drive-bys here recently besides that one time they shot you in the ass. Oh, never mind. You did that to yourself. Oh, sorry about that. I can't help myself. It's because I'm doing the cardio and I'm breathing, so it's like bad stuff just comes out. Anyway, we're pushing through, no breaks. 35 minutes, 15 seconds, 25 minutes and 45 seconds to go. I'll keep the stream going until then, even if nobody's watching, simply because I'm not getting off this bike to stop the stream. Can't slow down. Got it in there and see. Heart rate currently 142. It's a good range. It's, fat burning. That's really right where I want to be. You get much higher than that, you really start to burn that muscle. And I have muscle to forward of my legs. I can burn some. So I have been, because I'm really trying to cut them up. But I don't want to burn too much. See, throw that thought cam back on quick. Not thigh cam. You guys got that? Half cam. Haley Boudreaux, 99 stars. Thank you, Haley. I'd honestly don't really know what stars are. I do know, however, Facebook does encourage me to encourage people to send stars every day. So appreciate the stars. First time someone sent me some. I don't even know what it means. But I believe it's some kind of currency. Thank you. We'll put that into the next bottle of protein. We're Cody Frazier, you look beautiful. Thanks, Cody. Trying hard. Shoulders this morning. Shrugs on 405, about 26 reps. That was my fourth set. 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 4 plate. That's how I like to count. Another thing I wanted to touch on a little bit is if you see anybody going around collecting money for this fundraiser, this crowdfund fundraiser for the ring, it's not legit. The only way you can donate to it currently is donating on GoFundMe is the way I prefer the most. And then I would say after that, if you have to, you can meet me and bring me cash. And I had a guy do that the other day, and I just donated it to the GoFundMe for him in his name. But so I wanted it all to show up on there. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. The GoFundMe is also a way for people to sponsor us. If you have a small business, big business, whatever it may be, and you're looking for a sponsorship, $500 donation, get you a lifetime sponsorship on the ring. The first apron, whatever sponsors are going to be on there, their names are going to be huge because we're not going to have a whole lot of them. So you can get those permanent sponsorships. We're training tomorrow night at 5:30. Come over with us. I can't make it. I'm getting ready to fly back out of town, but I am interested in coming over. Maybe 1 week in December. I'm only home for a couple of days, and then January I think I'll be home for a little bit. I'm interested in coming in. I definitely got to do some in-ring training. I know you weren't in here, Jamie. I saw you just joined. I've already put you over like 50 times. We're training on Wednesday. You should have 9,000 people there next Wednesday that want to train. Stars or money? I just looked them up for you. I don't know how you redeem them. I have, I have money on Facebook that I've made, not much. Made like, pennies over the years. it's over the time it's racked up a little bit of money. I've never added a payout option to it. Like stuff like that's like free points at GNC or free points at the gas station. I like wait till they build up to $1,000 or something first. I don't want $10. So I'll just stand there building. I'll bring it out when it's time. This GoFundMe paused the damn donation the other day because I didn't want to put a payout method on it because I don't want it to pay out. So I had to set a payout method up on it. It was set to pay out January the 2nd or something. 9,000. Yeah, 9,000 people going to 100 wrestling. I mean, anything's possible. Buddy Larry Flowers went to school with him. He's looking for a trainer. Jamie J will help him for sure if he wants to go down there. It's not that far of a drive. He used to be a little further out in Vandale Pass, man. That's where I drove twice a week. Wants to train, wants to work. Let's see. Have a great Thanksgiving, big man. Thanks, Darren. You too. You and your family. God bless all of you. God bless everybody watching. Everybody's family. I hope everybody has an enjoyable Thanksgiving with no problems, no bad times. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and happy holidays all together. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you should probably go to somebody's house that does. That way you can eat. But see, Jamie J is the best. Well, Kurt, don't lie. I'm the best. He's okay. He's up there. Oh. Bradley, thanks for tuning in. Hey, don't call me now. You see I'm busy, all right? Oh, I'll talk to you soon, brother. I got some big plans and some stuff that obviously I want you to help me out, but I want to talk to you about it because I really want to help you out. I kind of secretly talked about you earlier on this live video already. I didn't ever say name, but I talked about what I wanted to do. And it involves you and Lamont, so call me when you can. Got big plans. Oh, man. I don't know how that other camera looks. It's wireless. It's hard to see. What was it like getting to grow up with a dad in the wrestling business? Did you get to attend shows backstage? Yes and no. Keep in mind, I was only like 7 years old when he broke his leg. So I went to a lot of shows after that, a lot of independent, smaller circuit shows. I attended WWE shows, but the independent circuit's always been my favorite. Always enjoyed those more. Better crowd, better show. Doesn't matter how big the talent is, if the people are into it. But I mean, I never really put together that he was famous until I was in my 20s, and he'd kind of fallen off a little bit by that time. Obviously a lot of people still know him and love him, but I never really knew. I never knew my dad was famous. My mom didn't really let us watch the wrestling matches at that age, so we were only able to see promos and stuff after the fact. I still attend shows all the time, though. I haven't been to WWE in a while, but been backstage. Yeah, you the bomb. I'm gonna power bomb your big ass straight to hell if you keep commenting on my post or my video. Sweat's kicking in now. I cranked it up a little bit. I keep turning it up as I go. I'm almost maxed out on resistance now. So, Nautilus bike. I love it. It's a really good bike. Great comfortable seat. Really, I really ride this bike all day long. Obviously, I don't want to overtrain too much. Roy, Kurt, how are you, man? Roy, does this say messenger or does it say comment on live video? Because I don't think it says private message Kurt. Okay, why don't you guys get a room, go make out there, quit making out on my live stream. Terry Horner Key, Gunner boy, don't hurt those knees. You saw my 71-year-old busted knee. I'm proud of you. Well, I still got 40 more years for that, so hopefully it'll last a little longer. So true. Your dad was a legend, one of the best. I was supposed to have met him a month before he passed. Are you training to be a wrestler now? Blake, I don't know if you're living under a rock, but yeah, I'm training to be a wrestler. I've been talking about it for weeks. Hundreds of thousands, maybe a million views at this point. Not only training to be a wrestler, I'm starting my own wrestling promotion. Don't be scared, Jamie. I'm not competing with you. Already had several other close independent circuits reach out. A little bit of fear in their voice. Nothing to be afraid. I'm here to share and care. Really proud of you, Gunner. 2 Psycho is going to be a beast. That's the goal. Being hard and strong. Switch this camera back up. Let's see. But it's gonna be a good promotion. I'm not really putting a whole lot of names out there right now. I did talk to Dangerous Doug Gilbert, the crazy and wild one. Talked to him earlier today. He says he would come and it would be an honor for him to do the show and help us out. If you'd like to be on the show, that's one thing. Reach out. We're not going to look for talent until after we've exhausted all of our volunteers. Also, talked to Downtown Bruno earlier. He's going to come in, special guest referee. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Those are all announcements for later, but you can hear about them now. Are you here in Florida, Josh T. Johnson? No, I'm not in Florida. My brother lives in South Florida. I'm right here in Memphis, Tennessee. I don't know if I'll ever leave this place. I travel a lot. I'll be in Florida in January in Orlando for a couple weeks. But Memphis is home. I run a wrestling podcast where I interview wrestlers, wrestling personnel and wrestlers. I'd love to get to. Yeah, Blake. I got a podcast I'm going on later tonight with somebody. I got another one I'm recording Saturday. I have 2 next week I'm recording. It's really overwhelming. I don't have time to record a whole lot. Reach out to me, message me on Facebook, or email me at gunnerhootie@gmail.com. And if I can, I'll work it in. My schedule's pretty full. I don't want to oversaturate too many podcasts right now. I'd rather stretch it out over a couple months. If you're patient, you can wait. But if not, it's whatever. I am available to call in for a little bit. But in this next few weeks, I do not have an open window for a lengthy podcast. But I could probably give you 5 or 10 minutes. And if you wanted to wait a couple months, I could give you an hour. Jamie J, I need you in town January 10th. Next show and when? Let me look at my calendar. Jamie, that's not completely impossible. I'll fly back in from Orlando that morning. Uh, you know, I definitely show up and do something small. I'm not ready to take on a full-blown match right now, but give them shoot on some money and cut a promo. January the 10th. Yeah, call me about that later, Jamie. If you don't have my number, tell me on Facebook. I'll send it to you. I'll check my flights and stuff, see what time I land. If I come straight from the airport to the show, we can try to figure something out. Doug is a damn good guy. David Wingman. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to getting this. Thank you, David. Doug is a good guy. I mean, Damon. Tiny font. Remember, tiny font. But yeah, Doug is a good guy. He didn't hesitate when I asked him. It's going to be good. Jamie J will be there. I thought at first when I read that, I was like, obviously you're going to be at your show. You're talking about this one. Jamie, I'd love to count you in. We're planning some big stuff. A couple matches followed with a main event battle royale, more than likely, if we can get the guys for it. I've got some really, really huge ideas and groundbreaking plans in my head. If you want to chat about it, I'll give you the scoop and let you know what the future actually looks like, because it's a lot bigger than what people think. Doug Milligan is watching. Edwin Udi is watching. Edwin, the Udis settled here with 5 people from Germany, Texas, Florida, New York. So I imagine we're related, man. It's really, really rare last name. You might know if we are or not. Sorry if I forgot. Kathy Dean, I don't know if anyone has told you this, but you have the voice for it. The talk and what most people remember about the biggest names for sure. I took my grandson to Dallas for a match. One of my grandsons was all into it when they were young, about 15 years ago. One of them loved Rey Mysterio, so I took him to see him. But anyways, you definitely have the voice that resonates like a champ. Love you guys. Love you too, Kathy. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for kind words all the time from everybody. It really means a lot. I pull most of my inspiration from haters, but I do love the positive stuff too. Blake, okay, I can be patient and wait a few months. I don't want to make you too busy. Blake, it's not about necessarily about being too busy. It's like, what if this Friday 10 people released their podcast and I was on 10 different people's podcasts in one day? I don't want to oversaturate the viewers. I want to give them time to recoup before they have to hear me again. I don't want to, mess up and the same stories twice in one day. Something amateur like that. So, yeah, message me. Send me a reminder every now and then. I'm terrible with names. Pretty much after I forget this video, let's go back and look at the comments. I don't remember. So definitely send me a message here on Facebook or email me at gunnerudi@gmail.com. Don't do Yahoo. I don't check that one. Is your promotion going to be out of West Memphis? I'm in Marion. Yes, Damon. Our first show is going to be the first annual Psycho Sid Memorial Show benefit. That goes. All the proceeds are going to go to the animal shelter in Marion and West Memphis. That show will take place in August every year for the rest of my life, whether there's 2 people in attendance or not. That show is going to take place every year for the rest of my life in West Memphis. And it's going to be same benefit every time, depending on how people are. We might switch the charity up, but that's about it. It's always going to go to something good. It's always going to be a benefit that's going to happen once a year. Outside of that, we plan on running, a show or 2 around the Marion, West Memphis area, and then going to take it on the road, maybe Texas, Vegas. Vegas has a good crowd. If you get a reasonable venue in there, you could The crowd gets so into it, everything there. One thing I liked about you when I played pool with you at the 40 and 8 West Memphis is the fact that you seem like a genuine person and you were easy to talk to. Seymour. I hope you have even more success than your dad. He was an awesome wrestler with a great character in the WWF. I appreciate that, Daryl. I definitely remember your tattooed ass out there at the 40 and 8. You're a pretty rememberable person. I saw you say the other day. You just didn't know if I remember you or not. I definitely remember you. 40 and 8 West Memphis. And it's I do appreciate it. I try to be as genuine as I can. People oftentimes call me an asshole. And the truth is, I am one, but at least I'm honest. You know, I'm good to the people that deserve it. The people that ask for the bad get the bad full force. I'll be there with the big crew. Damon, I'm counting on you. You know, we're going to take a poll, you know, probably over a month or so and really get an idea of how many people think they can attend it. Because one thing we absolutely do not want to do is we don't want to get too small of a venue where everybody can't fit, but we've got to turn people away. And at the same time, we don't want to get too big of a venue where it looks empty. So we really got to hone in on that. It's hard to judge it off the first show, not knowing. I mean, sure, you could judge it off other promotions they've had here in West Memphis, but no show that ever comes to West Memphis, Arkansas is going to go over like this one. This is going to be the biggest show they've had in history. See, we got about 3 minutes left. If anybody's got any more questions. I don't know how long the live, 56 minutes, 3 minutes left. So, everybody's got any questions, drop them now because I'm about to be going, getting my ass in the shower, getting out of these sweaty gym clothes. I've been in these clothes since 5:15 this morning. Probably burned 4,000 calories in them. It's Drake Holt's watching. What's up, Drake? Jeremy Bridges. But yeah, I said, if anybody's got any last minute questions, now's the time to drop them because we're about to be wrapping this up. I'm going to turn this bike up and win myself for the end. I got the bike maxed out. Oh, if this video gets some good traction and people liked it and stuff, I might start going live daily. You know, I ride this bike for an hour, 7 days a week. It's always fun to have somebody to talk to. You only watch so much TV. I really hope I'm on the other side of my injury so I can attend. If I can, I definitely will. I wasn't aware you were injured, brother. Sorry to hear that. I hope you make a full recovery and you can make it. If you need help attending the show, any accommodations or anything, don't hesitate to reach out and let us know. Get your back, brother. My mom wrestled. Vicious Vicky is my cousin. There you go. Vicious Vicky. Oh, double V. Let's see. We're close to the end here. Sorry about that. Was not trying to take myself off the camera, hit the wrong button there. But what I was about to hit you with is that's it for this one. It's not really an episode of Show Tells and Hotels. We'll call it a feature. Anyway, I'm your host, Tooth Psycho, the master, and I am the ruler. Until next time.